Welcome to Honolulu. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. Where's Kirsten? Need her. Is Kirsten here? Those are baby birds. Kirsten here. Whatever. Those are not the winged creatures we're here to see today. Baby birds. Those are not the winged. I think everything is set up today for the ATC, and we're a little behind here today. I'm a little sleepy. I think everything is set up for the ATC, and we're a little behind here today. I'm a little sleepy. So I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday morning, or time of day adjusted for your local time zone. I'm a little. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday morning. I'm a little pokey today. Time of day adjusted for your local. I think I got enough sleep. It's just I'm a little first 5 o'clock wake up call since before California, so I think my body. I think I got enough sleep. It's later wake up calls. First, even on Saturday we woke up 5 o'clock wake up call since before California. Hello, Alan. Jane, body moving here. Later wake up calls. Even on Saturday we woke up an hour later. Jolly Roger here. Hello, Alan. Early. Jane, here. See you both here. Not Black Cat. Oh, Brandon Rabbit sighting. Hello, Jolly Roger here. Calvin was here early. Sunlight Shemp was here. Not Black Bar Sweet Pea. Brandon Rabbit sighting. Asshole. Hello, Ron. Bill. Sunlight Shemp was here. Scott here with a maybe $5 super chat to start the day off. Thank you very much, Scott. We'll pass it for first up to 118,000 steps for everyone. Always proud to support the people, Scott. Thank you for big $5 super chat to start the day off. Thank you very much, Scott. We'll pass it for first up to 118,000 steps for everyone. Yes, exactly. Always proud to support the people. Just missed one. If you were tuning into the 360 camera, you might have seen it right as the that show started. There was C5 that went out. Just missed one if you were tuning on the Reef Runway 360 as I was camera, setting up. You might have seen it right as the after that, right as C5 that went out on the Reef Runway as I was setting up, but after right as not a bad way to start the day. Started with the Southwest. Hello, Jen. Good to see you. Bad way to start the day. PM. So that would be your in Southwest. Central Europe. Hello, Jen. Good to see you. Germany, maybe. 6:50 p.m. So that would be your in Central Europe. Thank you very much. Germany, maybe. Looks like Andrew C is there. Constant member of the chat, so that's good. Looks like, speaking of C's, there's Ken C. Hello, third C. Constant member of the chat. So, speaking of C's, the last time we did a major channel announcement on the channel, I don't know. So apparently it wasn't as as major as I thought because there's nobody watching it right now. The last major channel announcement we did was the 360 camera, which pardon me, apparently it wasn't as major as I thought because there's nobody watching it right now. The last major channel announcement we did which was the 360 camera, which is 360 camera, which I love it. But there's only one person watching it right now, so I don't know how that is. You can find that camera, which is Reverse Ops sister or companion channel, HNL Ops, which hopefully is watching it right now. A lot of you are subscribed to. You can find that over at Reverse Ops, the sister or companion channel, HNL Ops, which hopefully at least a lot of you are subscribed to. So I didn't want to like that time I felt a major channel announcement and it kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to say it flopped, but it, so I didn't want to traction I thought it was. And maybe like that's because I moved it over to a major channel announcement channel. Who knows? It kind of, but I don't know, I'm not going to say it flopped, but it, wow, that's really picking up not getting the traction I thought it was. Really, and maybe that's because I moved it over to the companion. We do have another announcement. We kind of soft launched it. Oh, good, Ken. That's really picking up my voice really good today. Ian here? Ian's shirt. We do have another announcement. We kind of soft launch it. Oh, good. We got a processing notification yesterday, so it should go out today, hopefully. Is Ian here? Ian's shirt should go out today. And then if HDOT's still here, her item got changed to processing notification yesterday, so it should go out today. The last two kicks. I'm getting off on a tangent here. We'll get back to that. And then if HDOT's still here, her item got changed to processing. As I've said a couple times over the last couple of weeks, the last two HNL Ops getting off on a tangent. Get back to that. So something to take your 100% of your. As I've said a couple times, 10% of your focus. This is what I'm looking for. HNL Ops is. If I get 10% of the views over there that I get here, I consider that a success. Take your 100% of your focus, but maybe so 10% just adding stuff over there is what I'm looking for. If I get 10% of the views over there that I get here, I consider that a success. I don't know the word I'm looking for. To enhance your viewing pleasure. Adding stuff over there to one of the things we added was the 360. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know the word I'm looking for. To enhance your. It worked out really well in LA. Oh God, I had a good time with it in LA. One of the things we added, but we added something yesterday. We had a soft launch of it yesterday morning. It worked out really well in Rainbow Love about what a soft launch means, but we had a soft launch yesterday. We added something yesterday. We had a soft launch of it yesterday morning. So which I think I said we were going to soft launch it. What a soft launch means, but we had a soft Rainbow Love yesterday. Blasted it everywhere, which I guess so I said we were going to soft launch. That's what she's here for, to help the channel. Rainbow Love. I was trying to test it, see if it broke before a lot of people saw it. So I mean but we had some nice view numbers yesterday on it. Here and for it is help the channel. The live ATC matched up before a lot of people saw it. So, but we had some nice view numbers yesterday on it. Head on over to, and it is the live ATC matched up with the radar, AirNav radar, overlaid with head on over live ATC. John, we all missed it. Unless you were on the 360 camera. If you were on the 360 camera, overlaid with the live ATC. John, we all missed it. Unless you were on the 360 camera. If you were on the 360 camera, you saw it. I think this link should get you there. So try that link and see if it gets you there. But then it should take you over to the HNL Ops live stream page. And I think there I have two streams. Well, there's technically 3 streams going right now. There's 3 live streams going on that channel right now. But then it should take the 360 camera. 5 of you joined over there. Thank you. There I have
and
two streams. Well, there's technically three streams
that
going
have
right now. There's 3 live streams going on that channel right now.
radar map,
360 camera. Oh, 5 of you
AirNav
joined
radar
over there. Thank you. And
overlaid with the
streams
live
that have
ATC, and that is truly live ATC. That
radar
is
map
from AirNav radar
related,
internet delayed, overlaid
a little
with
bit of YouTube
the
delay in there.
live ATC, and that is truly live ATC. That is not internet delayed.
FedEx
Internet
757. These started coming in
YouTube delay.
the last couple of weeks. This is the second one that came in today as I pulled into the parking lot. Another one came in. FedEx 757. These started coming in the last couple of weeks. This is the second one that came in today as I pulled into the parking lot. Another one came in. So we added the two views. One is a horizontal view if you're on the computer, and one is the vertical view if you want to pull it up on your phone as you have, let's say, this stream on the. So we added the two views. Computer. One is a horizontal view if you're on the computer.
They both have the same audio. It's
one
just
is
different.
The vertical layout view if you want to pull it up on your phone to make it a little easier to read. Let's say this stream on the TV or the stream on the computer.
They both have the same audio. It's just different.
Nice
different layout,
easy way to get
on
the
that
vertical to make it a little easier to read.
Is that is blasting it all over social media the reverse ops soft launch?
Nice, quick, easy way to get that.
Yeah, we don't do it. We don't do soft launches right here.
Everything's
it
full
all over
throttle.
social media the reverse ops soft launch.
Yes, I know. So I know there was other ways to get the ATC, and I know.
Yeah, we don't do it. We don't do soft launches around here. Everything's full throttle.
I wanted to give you guys an easy way to get both at one click.
Yes, I know. So I know there was other ways
you didn't have
to get
to
the ATC.
open up a tab for this,
and open up a tab for that.
Get the map. I wanted to give you guys an easy way to get both at one click.
You're out, so you didn't have to.
And about
open up a tab,
pull it up and check real quick
tab for that.
If you just a easy way to do it. If you're out and about, the ATC is mine. I'm not pirating
Just a
live ATC
easy way
like
to
some
do
of the
it.
other channels that do this. It is the ATC is actually a receiver
mine.
at my house.
I'm not
pirating live ATC like some of the other channels.
So I'm not pirating anybody else's signal. That's actually
it is. It's actually a receiver at my house. A receiver at my house with an antenna there. Hopefully,
so I'm not
the signal should get a. It's actually better than I thought for
farther than away from the airport as we are there.
A receiver at my house with an antenna there. Hopefully, the signal should get a. It's actually better than I thought for
farther than the
somebody watching yesterday got some static because I was trying a new cord. So, it's a work in progress.
If you hear any background noise or somebody watching yesterday got some static because I was trying a new cord.
So our good friend in Alan Burton.
It's a work in progress.
20 months ago.
We have put up with Alan for 20 months.
So our good friend in Alan Burton. 20 months ago.
Thank you very much, Alan. Thanks for all you do for the channel. We have put up with Alan.
Oh, we have an O'Malley sighting.
Thank you very much, Alan. For all you do for
Rainbow Love, Josh, O'Malley, Alan. Oh, we have an O'Malley sighting. Thank you very much, everybody. Rainbow Love, Josh, O'Malley, Alan, Jane, thank you very much, everybody.
I think I hear 737-200 coming around the corner. Sure sounds like a 737-200. I think I hear 737-200 coming around the corner. Sure sounds like a 737-200. If flight radar would open up, I would tell you. Why? If flight radar would open up, I would tell you. Why? No, I think it's that. I think it's that 757 that just came in. Ooh, okay. I don't hear too many 757s up close, apparently. No, I think it's that. I think it's that 757 that just came in. Ooh, okay. I don't hear too many 757s up close, apparently. They're leasing some of the Asia Pacific ramp. He is really close at 757. They're leasing some of the Asia Pacific ramp. He is really close at 757. I have a phone that I use for just for the ATC. It's an older. It's my old phone from a couple phones ago, but I like it because it has. It's actually a dual screen phone, so you can bring up flight radar on one side and ADS-B exchange on the other. A couple phones military and civilian stuff. The problem is, it's a very it's an older phone, so it's a very short battery radar on one side and you don't have ADS-B exchange on the other for military and civilian stuff. The problem is, it's an older phone, so it's a very short battery life, and you don't have it plugged in. So it dies really quickly if I don't turn it off after the show. And when I finally power it up, it's got like 50 notifications it has to cycle through that I never dismiss. So it dies really quickly if I don't turn it off after the show. And when I finally power it up, it's got like 50 notifications it has to cycle through that I never dismiss. Our good friend Brandon Rabbit celebrating 18 months at the 717 level. It's a lot of gift cards. Thank you very much, Brandon. Our good friend Brandon Rabbit celebrating 18 months at the 717 level. Says glad to be here. Best stream ever. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brandon. Very kind of you to say. Says glad to be here. Best stream ever. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. plane's right there, Brandon. That plane's right there, Brandon. Did he end up taking his original flight plan? I know there was some talk that he might have to change. So I think he was flying from Korea to Brandon. Did he end up taking his original flight plan? I know there was some talk that Korea he might have to change. Hong Kong. So I think he was flying. He was trying to get on an A350 Korea 1000. That's what he was trying to do. Korea to Hong Kong to get. I think he was trying to get on an A350 1000. That's what he was trying to do. Yeah, Rainbow Love. I definitely probably should have explained that a little better. Yeah, Rainbow Love. I definitely probably should have explained that a little better. Well, that's a bummer for him. I knew I was looking forward to that. I think it was doing Cafe Pacific. That's a bummer. Well, that's morning, a bummer for him. I knew I was looking forward to that. I think it was doing Cafe Pacific. Apparently, one of your messages I didn't see. Said something is landing was on 8 right. Good morning, Eham. Apparently, one of your messages I didn't see. Well, good morning, Eham. You're doing well. So next out on 8 right will be a Delta. It is. Well, good morning, Eham. First out. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. So next out on 8 right will be a Delta. It is. First out. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. Someone asked about the extra X. Scrolled up off my stream. That Delta there is off to LA with the extra X. So I think someone asked about the extra X. I say the extra X because the X in LAX means absolutely nothing. Like, Honolulu, all the letters are from HNL, all the letters are from Honolulu. I say the X. Salt Lake City, SLC is all LAX. Salt Lake City, absolutely DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. They all mean something. JFK, all the letters mean something. With LAX, all the letters are from the X means nothing. Salt Lake City, SLC. When they went from 2-letter airport codes to 3-letter airport Dallas Fort Worth, they all mean something. They weren't feeling very creative the day they did LA. LAX. So they just added an X as a placeholder. When they went from 2-letter airport codes to 3-letter airport codes, I believe feeling very creative the day they did LA. So they just added an X as a placeholder. I believe Portland is the same way. So it's just my little cheeky way of saying LAX. It's LA with the extra X. So it's just my little cheeky way of saying LAX. It's LA with the. So when I was in LA last weekend, I stayed at the H Hotel, and my room was facing the front of the airport. So when I was in LA right up last weekend, usually there's a stayed at the H Hotel sign there that says LAX, a big silver sign that says LAX. Was facing when I got there the airport. They had removed the X right up the horseshoe, so it truly was just LA with no X. Sign there that says LAX, a big silver sign that says LAX right there. Well, when I got there, they had removed the X, so it truly was just LA with no X. That was Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Kailua Kona. Yeah, there you go. PDX. That was Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Kailua Kona. Our good friend Stephen Billings, Air Godzilla. Yeah, there you go. Celebrating 15 months of the 321 miles. Tremendous support. Thank you very much. Great stream, one of the best. Our good friend Stephen Billings, Air Godzilla. Civilian and military at the same site. Yeah. 15 months of the 321. It is. We are very fortunate out here for many reasons. Great stream, one of the best. Is definitely not many places. Definitely one of the bigger ones. Military at the same site. Yeah. It is. We are very fortunate out here for many reasons. This is a United 757. It's heading off to SFO. Behind it, it's going to turn on the other runway. I don't have B-cam with me today. I meant to put B-cam back in the truck, but behind it, it's going to turn on the other B-cam is what I use on B-cam with travel shows. I meant to put B-cam back in the truck, but the stuff never ended up back in the truck. B-cam is what I use. I think the camera's travel shows. So I brought it to LA with me. That almost stuff never ended up back in the truck. I think the Thanks again, Air Godzilla. Appreciate it. That almost makes the camera. Thanks again, Air Godzilla. Appreciate it.
there just in time to see what I wanted. Just the LA.
My good friend Island Jenny said there's 17 big ones.
Say I got there just in time to see what I wanted.
Thank you very much.
Just the LA.
Great channel, mahalo for all your discussions. My good friend Island Jenny. My pleasure. Well, mostly my pleasure. Some of it's a pain in the butt, but most of it's enjoyable. 5 a.m. wake-up call. My pleasure. Well, mostly my pleasure. Some of it's a pain in the butt, but most of it's enjoyable. I wonder if my boss would let me go into work for like 4 hours and then come out and stream for like 4 hours and go back to work for 4 hours. That might be pushing. I wonder if my boss would let me go into work, I'm not pushing for like 4 hours and then come out here to stream for like 4 hours and then go back to work for 4 hours. That might be pushing. As if I'm not pushing it already. Hello, Christine. CFI on the fly. Hello. Hello, Christine. CFI on the fly. Hello. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. A little after 7 a.m. here, Hawaiian Standard Time. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. We're 10 after 7 a.m. here, Hawaiian Standard. We don't do daylight savings time. All that math confuses. So we're 10 hours off. Go with what time it is on my watch. I'll leave it to all you other savings time to figure out all that where in that world. So time is yours. Let's go with it's a beautiful day here in the city of Honolulu. Light clouds over the mountains. Where 717 coming in. Come back to me in a second. Beautiful day here in the city of Honolulu. Light clouds over the mountains. 717 coming in. Come back to me in a second. When I was in LA, I'll take the 717. When I was in LA, there was so many planes. You had to skip a few because there's just so many. Here I don't have that luxury. There was so many planes. You had to skip a few because there's just so many. Here I don't have that luxury. To answer your question, no, I don't know any more German today than I did before I planned this trip. To answer your question, no, I don't know any more German so far away. So you think you have time? Next thing you know, survey has left the one of those things where it seems so far away, so you think you have time. But forget about that for a minute. You're 2 weeks away. You don't know who I am. Let's be there on the street. Channels reverse option, aviation live stream. But let me just introduce that for a minute. Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. there on the street. Channels reverse option. Just 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, right over there. Our home airport south shore of the island that we're walking Eastern end. Just 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, of the vast south shore. 3 shows a week here, usually Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays in the morning. Hawaii. Our Saturday is our longest show. We try to stay about noon. Today our shows are about 9:45-ish. Saturdays in the morning. Our Saturday is our longest show. We try to stay about noon. Today we're going to go to about 9:45-ish. English only, please, Rainbow Love. Did you read the chat rules? Does anybody read the chat rules? I'm kidding. I'm just having a little fun. English only, please, Rainbow Love.
So this week it'll be Tuesday, Thursday,
To read
Saturday.
the chat rules. Does anybody read the chat rules?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Just having a little fun.
That takes us through the end of the schedule. So this week it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you haven't, and then figured out by the schedules through
title in my lower thirds or the people talking in the chat. We are taking the show on the road again.
If you haven't,
LA
figured out by the
last week. We're gonna go
title in my lower
a little
thirds,
bit farther this time. We're gonna stop in LA for about 2 hours on the way there. We are taking the show on the road again. We're in LA. We're gonna be last week. We're gonna go. We're gonna a little bit farther this time. We're gonna stop in LA for about
several
2 hours
shows,
on the way there.
aviation, which will sprinkle in a couple of
other
interest shows that are several shows.
and I hope
aviation as well. But we're going to do
two streams
from Frankfurt Airport,
a
stream from Berlin,
a couple of other
streams from shows Munich Airport. That are fun for me, and I hope they're fun for you as well. But we're going to do
tune in
two streams
this
Frankfurt Airport
Thursday.
We should have the schedule. Still waiting for one last Munich Airport for a location. But tune in. I'm guessing the person goes
Thursday.
So we should have the schedule. The way it is sometimes when you don't have
waiting
for one last 300,000 followers on 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm guessing the person goes so you have to leave. That's the way it is.
But
Sometimes
it's okay.
I have 100,000 followers on other all 300,000 subscribers on it goes so a lot. So you have to release that schedule.
But it's okay.
Thursday. We also have other things to go along with that. Thursday, so there's an ultra like the camping Thursday show. Watch it on the DVR there. Release that schedule. Thursday. We also have a couple other things to go along with that. Thursday, so
Sure, I'm not listening to anything.
Camping Thursday show. Watch it on the DVR.
Literally a lot of fun. That'll be
the 9th through the 21st of October. Dates for
sure, I'm not listening to anything.
Literally a lot of fun. That'll be.
There should be a lot of fun.
The 9th through the 21st of October. Dates for first off the show there.
There should be a lot of fun.
I have never been to. We're going to dip down to Austria for a day. We've rerouted some of the planes, but we're going to stay all in Germany. Innsbruck is so close. I have never been there. It's so close to. We're going to dip down to Austria for a day. And rerouted some of the planes. We're going to stay all in dip down to Innsbruck for a day. I had to get a close driver's license another day. So close to I don't get it. Something I thought would be more official than somebody at the place stamping the something I thought would be more official than that's official enough stamping the Austrian police that's official enough. If anybody has
I hate. I'll tell you a little story. We got planes on the way, but nothing.
if anybody has you live in Hawaii and
People ask me this all the time. I'll tell you a little story. We got planes on the way, but nothing.
Just
in the next couple seconds.
just yesterday asked me, I live in Hawaii.
Rodney is coming out.
People
Hawaii.
ask me
Unfortunately,
this
he's
all the
coming
time.
out to one of
Hawaii.
our viewers.
Exactly the time
when I'll be gone.
Just
summer.
But just yesterday
He asked me, Rodney, who's coming out to Hawaii. Unfortunately, he's coming out to Hawaii.
where to go, what to see,
Exactly the time
and
when I'll be gone. So
I let him know that
he asked me,
touristy places are touristy for. This is my opinion. You don't have
where to go, what to see,
believe
and I let him know that
touristy places are touristy for a reason. So touristy places are touristy
because they're
this
touristy.
is my
Doesn't mean
opinion.
they're bad, and I hope. And I let Rodney know that I hope he doesn't skip some places here because
They seem some touristy places are touristy for.
my two examples here were the Polynesian touristy doesn't mean they're bad, and I hope. And I let Rodney know that I hope he doesn't skip
very
some places
touristy
here
because
back there.
they seem touristy. Some tourist things are going to touristy things. So if you have any suggestions, you need to give us some ultra secret places. We are going to touristy things. So you can email me over. If you have any suggestions, you need to give us Patrick at reverseops.com. Give us all your suggestions. I would appreciate that. You can email me at Patrick at reverseops.com. Way too long. Way too long.
Me on camera. And we have a link to the other side. So go away from here.
Way too long. Way too long.
Me on camera. Closer with this. And we have a link to the other side. So go away from here. Closer with this.
Stu, I'm really scared of where I'll end up if I just say that without looking it up first. Stu, I'm really scared of where I'll end up if I just say that without looking it up first. Well, how did I lose 9%, O'Malley? That's unfair.
I lost 9% in the last week.
Well, how did I lose 9%, O'Malley? That's unfair.
I lost 9% in the last week.
I'm at least 60% accurate. I'm at least 60% accurate.
Oh, well, we're not going to make it all the way up to Hamburg. That's the one. We just couldn't fit it in. Reaper bond? Oh, well, we're not going to make it all the way up to Hamburg. That's the one. We just couldn't fit it in. Yeah, so we fly into
Yeah, Matthew, I wasn't planning on being fluent. I just want to know, I just want to make sure I don't embarrass myself if I say good morning or good evening or
yeah, Matthew,
hello,
I wasn't
you.
planning on being fluent. I just want to know, I just want to make sure I don't embarrass myself if I say good morning or good evening.
And, you know,
hello.
I'll probably look like the ugly American tourist anyway, so. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Stu, I don't think we'll be making it up to the Reaper bond. I'll probably look like the ugly American tourist anyway, so. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Stu, I don't think we'll be making it up to the Reaper bond. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think that Technica Museum Spire is the one we already have plans to go to. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think that Technica that's apparently is Spire is the one we already have plans to go to. 45 minutes or so from where we're staying here, Frankfurt. That's apparently is only. So yes, we're going 5 minutes or so between where we're staying here, Frankfurt. John
Okay, so we're gonna drive. So we're gonna go. We're gonna be in Frankfurt for a little bit, and then we're gonna drive to Berlin. Okay, so we're gonna drive, and I think we're gonna stop at a place called Erfurt. So we're gonna go. We're gonna be in Frankfurt for a little bit. Between those two, and then we're gonna drive to Berlin. Go from Berlin to Munich. I think we're gonna stop at the same thing. We're gonna stop overnight in Bamberg. Between those two, and then when we go from Berlin to Munich, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna stop the drives between each of those cities. According to Google Maps, it's about 6.5 hours. So we're gonna make a stop overnight, so I don't fall asleep. The drives between each of those cities, according to Google Maps, is about 6.5 hours.
Hello, Loren.
So we're gonna make a stop overnight, so I don't fall asleep and kill us all.
Hello, Loren. Spotter. That's Ukulele Airlines.
Probably coming in from Kanakakai, yes it is.
That's Ukulele Airlines.
Probably coming in from Kanakakai, yes it is. Next one coming in on the other side is Qantas. It's coming in from Melbourne. When I started on Saturday late, next one coming in on the other side is Qantas here early. Melbourne. It comes in 8 left. That's not very nice. When I started on Saturday late, thank you, it came in 4 right, and now that I'm over here early, it comes in 8 left. That's not very nice. But each one of that and Bamberg are about halfway-ish between the two cities. So we don't want to spend the whole day driving. So we're going to see some. But each one of that and Bamberg are about halfway-ish between the two cities. So we don't want to spend the whole day.
Hello, Michael.
Other sites along the way. 3 weeks from tomorrow. Nice. We don't. Hello, Michael. We don't really like taking the trains much anymore. We used to take the trains everywhere. 3 weeks from tomorrow. One time we couldn't take the train to where we were going. We don't really like taking the trains much anymore. We used to take the trains everywhere. And so we rented a car, and ever since then, one time we couldn't take the train to where we were going.
So much stuff you would miss on the train. Yes, the train does take a little longer.
And so we rented a car, and ever since then,
and I've heard German trains are always late.
So much
stuff you would miss on the train. Yes, my train does take a little longer. And I've heard German trains are always late, so it's surprising.
Oh, that reminds me. We have some people who are either German or European in the chat. I wanted to ask you guys about that. I've been doing some research. Oh,
So
that
Luke
reminds
brings
me.
up 360
we have
cam
some
on the
people
auto
who
phone.
are either German or European in the chat. I wanted to ask you guys about that. I've been doing some research.
Sorry. So Luke brings up 360 cam on the auto phone. I'm not ignoring anything. Am I ignoring something? Sorry.
Am I missing something in the chat?
Seems to be.
We're getting a little R-rated in the chat. Let's comment down a bit. Am I missing something in the chat?
Seems to be.
But I wanted to ask some of the people who either live there or who visit there about that. I've read that having a dash cam in Germany,
people who either live there or visit there,
and Austria
about
is
that. I've
a very
read
touchy subject. Having a dash cam in Germany,
in Austria it's supposed to be outright forbidden,
and Austria is in Germany you cannot
subject.
Use one
In Austria it's supposed to be outright forbidden. You can't even own one.
Wait for a crime
Germany,
to happen.
you can't continuously record, so you can only record when something happens, which is kind of
to
defeats the purpose of a
wait for a crime to
dash
happen.
cam. You can't continuously record.
So I was wondering how that translates to me sticking a camera on the top of the car to do a live stream while we're driving. Dash cam. So I was wondering how that translates to me sticking a camera on the top of the car to do a live stream while we're driving.
Because there's very strict
laws in all of the European Union about showing people on camera that do not consent to be seen on camera.
There's very strict
when we visited the Czech
laws
in
their laws.
All of the
cannot
European
show anyone on camera
showing
without their
people on
consent.
camera.
I think Germany is a little looser than that. You can't focus on someone.
But if there happen to be in your shot accidentally,
their law is you cannot show anyone on camera without their consent. I think Germany is a little looser than that. You can't focus on someone.
But if there happen to be in your shot accidentally, you can.
Hello, going slightly mad. Welcome. You doing okay today? Oh, thanks, Ian. Thank you for the dollar super chat. I really appreciate that.
Slightly mad.
It does help. You doing okay today? I'm cool. Smiley face. I like that. Thank you for the dollar super chat. I really appreciate that. It does help. I'm cool. Smiley face. I like that. Yeah, I don't think I'll drive the K truck on the Autobahn. Yeah, I don't think I'll drive the K truck on the Autobahn. Yeah, Jonathan, that's kind of what I read. But then, as you see a couple of comments in front of you, Michael,
There are tons of YouTube channels driving in Germany.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's kind of what I read. But then,
I went to make sure that I wasn't going to get surprised on any German street signs or channels driving Germany-specific driving laws. So I watched a couple of them because I went to make sure I was okay. There are tons of driving videos. Surprised on any German, not just instructional German people driving Germany-specific driving laws. So I watched a couple of them. BMWs and stuff. Make sure I was okay. It's got to be quasi-legal if they're doing it as well.
Not just instructional, people driving the Autobahn, they're hopped up BMWs and stuff, so
it's got to be quasi-legal if they're doing it as well. Yeah.
Thanks again.
So the next plane we're going to have out here is that Majuro flight, that United Majuro flight. Behind it, we should have Hawaiian Flight 10. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. So the next plane we're going to have out here is that Majuro flight.
That is
that United Majuro
Lanai
flight.
Air.
Behind it, we should have Hawaiian Flight 10. It's heading off to LA with the extra X.
It's a Cessna Sky Courier, so it's about
coming in before that is a Lanai Air.
runway over there.
One guess where it's coming from. It's
Oh, thank you.
Cessna Sky Carrier. So it's about here. It's about to cross over the edge of the runway over there.
Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that.
So that Majuro flight has ducked down to it. Just ducked behind the guard shack. So we'll put that over here in just a second. So that Majuro flight has ducked down to it. Just ducked behind the guard shack. So we'll put that over here in just a second. That might happen on H1 as well, Kelvin. Check out the big brain on the belly. That might happen on H1 as well, Kelvin. Windy, that is they call them trolleys, but they're really buses that look like an old time trolley. There's several companies in Waikiki that they call them trolleys, but they're really buses that shopping like an old more shopping trolley, tourist place to tourist place. There's several companies in Waikiki that take people. They're pretty. There's even ones that look more like San Francisco cable cars place. They're pretty neat. They're just basically buses with fancy. They're pretty. There's even ones that look more like the San Francisco cable cars. They're pretty neat. They're just basically buses with fancy. Take care, Matthew. We'll see you next time. So this right here is the United Majuro. Take care, Matthew. We'll see you next time. Head off to Majuro here and then island hop across the rest of the Pacific. This right here is the United Majuro flight. This is going to head off to Majuro here and then island hop across the rest of the Pacific. I think it ends up in Guam. So this one's gonna. It looks like it's gonna wait for Southwest to cross in front of it on the 4 right. So this one's gonna. It looks like it's gonna wait for Southwest to cross in front of it on the 4 right. I think I can hear that Canadian plane. Yep. Here's that coming up right around the corner in a second. I think I can hear that Canadian plane. Yep. Should be coming up right around the corner in a second. That Mazuro flight really rotated out of here fairly quickly. That flight usually doesn't rotate till well past where I am. It's a very late rotation. That Mazuro flight really rotated out of here fairly quickly. That flight usually doesn't rotate till well past where I am. Just a few seconds, we'll watch that Canadian plane take off, eh? Just a few seconds, we'll watch that. Next one out is take off, eh? Hawaiian Flight 10. It's off to LA with the extra X. Next one out is Hawaiian Flight 10. It's off to LA with the extra X. 8:30 still okay, Eham. 8:30 still okay, Eham. Rainbow Love has gifted one reverse Apple membership. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. I select too long and the name has scrolled up my list. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love has gifted one reverse Apple membership. Welcome. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. I select too long and the name is scrolled. Also, there was a £3 thank you for a sticker. Watching on the super sticker 360 camera. So the answer to your question. Watching on the 360 camera. Watching on the 360 camera, you'll know the answer to your question. Watching on the 360 camera. Thank you very much, Rainbow.
For all you do.
Thanks for the soft launch yesterday. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Rainbow. For all you do.
Thanks for the
Hello, Tony.
7 months soft launch yesterday. Appreciate that. There's a new member there, but they're returning. Thank you very much.
Hello, Tony.
O'Malley will be by with that hog rump soon. There's a new member there, but they're returning. O'Malley will be by with your hog rump soon. Oh, I thought it had 5-0 badges on it. I thought you might be able to see the badges. Oh, I thought it had 5-0 badges on it. I thought you might be able to see the badges. I didn't know we were allowed to have interns. I'm gonna have to rethink this whole strategy. I didn't know we were allowed to have interns. I'm gonna have to rethink this whole strategy. Thanks again, Tony. Thanks again, Tony. So I heard a statement the other day by the Ford CEO of Ford Motor Company. So I heard they're gonna statement the other day by the Ford CEO. They're recommitted to the Mustang. CEO of Ford or something along those lines. He said there will never be an electric Mustang. They're recommitted to the Mustang. And I was like, something along those lines. You sell one in your dealerships. How can you get on? There will never be. Can you get on the in front of reporters and say there'll never be one? I was like, you sell one in your dealerships. How can you get on the? How can you get on the? We don't have interns. In front of reporters and say there'll never be one. We don't have interns, Brandon. So this here is the Island City Express. It's Hawaiian Flight 6. Setting up. This here is the Island City Express. It's Hawaiian Flight 6. Setting up to Vegas. find out what that beeping is and hit it with a hammer. One day I want to find out what that beeping is. So behind the Hawaiian, which I believe might be waiting for a Cessna, we'll find out about that. There's a United that is heading off LA with the extra X. That's a Max 9. This flight is supposed to switch to a 757. There's a United about 2 minutes heading off to LA with the Max 9. That's a Max 9. When I fly this flight, it's supposed to switch to a 757. This is the flight I'm taking out. So it'll be a Max. Behind that's a Southwest. When I fly this flight, it'll be a 757. This is the flight I'm taking out. Behind that's a Southwest. That's a Max 8. Well, Plane Crazy Mikey, I have some bad news for you. Even Ford's website listed as a Mustang. Well, Plane Crazy Mikey, I have some bad news for you. Even Ford's website listed as a Mustang. And what's even funnier is they listed as an SUV. And what's even funnier is they listed as an SUV. Chevrolet may have killed off the Camaro for a while. I'm not a Ford guy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not even going to try to pretend just so you'll like me, because I see there's a lot of Ford people in the chat. I'm not a Ford guy. I'm not a Ford guy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not even going to try to pretend. I've always been a Camaro guy. My first car was. I see there's a lot of Ford people in the chat. The only Ford I've ever owned in my whole life is I had a 1974 Pinto. I've always been a Camaro guy. Or no, the trunk version, not the hatchback. The only Ford I've ever owned in my whole life is I had a 1974 Pinto. This was in the mid 90s. Or no, the trunk version, not the hatchback. I had a 1970. It was pea green. This was in the mid 90s. I had a 74 Pinto. It was pea green. 4-cylinder, 3-speed auto. 4-cylinder, 3-speed auto. Yes, I've driven many loud muscle cars, Camaros. Yes, all kinds of hopped up Chevys. The most attention I ever got was when I drove that Pinto. Everybody thought it was. Everybody thought it wanted to race it. It was like a little four bagger that was attention I ever got barely running on four cylinders, but everybody wanted to race it. Everybody thought it was. Oh, thanks, Plane Everybody Crazy, thought it wanted to race it. It was like a little four bagger that was barely running on four cylinders. No, we don't have mushy peas here. We're a civilized society. Oh, thanks, Plane Crazy, Mikey. No, we don't have mushy peas here. We're a civilized society. That should have been the, no, it wasn't. It was the Maui flight. Should have a Vegas flight for Southwest coming up soon. That should have been the, no, it wasn't. It was the Maui flight. Should have a Vegas flight for Southwest coming up soon. I like those Mystic Cruisers. Those are cool. Nope. Exactly, Kelvin. Found on road dead. Fix or repair daily. Nope. Exactly, Kelvin. Found on road dead. Fix or repair daily. There's a couple others, but they have choice words that I can't say. There's a couple others, but they have. I am familiar with that Dead Milton song. If you don't like Mojo Nixon, then you sure could use some fixing. I am familiar with that Dead Milton song. If you don't like Mojo Nixon, then you sure could use some fixing. Just you and me, punk rock girl. Just you and me, punk rock girl. I've had a lot of cars in my life, and you know, I'm not gentle with cars. I use them. I don't. I've had a lot of cars in my life, like an investment or anything. You know, so they've come and gone for various reasons. I use them. I don't treat them. And most of them, investment or anything, I'm okay with them. So they've come and gone for various reasons. They served their purpose at the time, or I had my fun with them, and now someone else is having. And most of them, I'm okay with them not being around anymore. The only one they served their purpose at the time, or I had my fun with them, and now someone else is. The only one I really regret getting rid of is I had a 1970 Concourse station wagon, and you're thinking, I don't know what that is. Well, there's a reason. The only one I really regret getting rid of is I had But from the A pillar, which is the concourse pillar that the windshield is attached to forward, it was a 1970 Chevelle. It had the same, exact same, from the A pillar, hood, grill, lights, pillar, everything. It was a 70 Chevelle attached to A forward. It was a 1970 Chevelle. It had the same, exact same station wagon. Fenders, hood, grill, lights, everything. It was a 70 Chevelle from the A pillar forward. It handled like a Chevelle. A pillar. It was a little heavy, but it drove like a. It was awesome. It was my favorite car. I bought it for $300. The only thing wrong with it was it was a little heavy, but it had a rip in the headliner. It was awesome. And it wouldn't go in reverse. $300. I bought it for $300. The only thing wrong with it was had a rip in the headliner. And then my buddy started talking a year. Oh, I really need a body to put my big block in, and my buddy started talking a year. You really should take that engine out of that station wagon, put it in your Camaro. And it made sense at the time. Block in, and you really should take that engine out of that station wagon and put it in your Camaro. And it made sense at the time.
Ron, thanks for being here.
Mistakes were made.
Been a member for 20 months. Thank you very much, Ron. Hello, Ron. Stream. Patrick of the month. Thank you for being here. Ron has been a member for 20 months. Thank you very much, Ron. Thank you for the stream. Patrick of the month. Thank you for being here. Ron's an excellent craftsman. He makes stuff. He sent me some a while back. I'm gonna give some of that away. He sent me. Ron said excellent craftsman away stuff. We hit 20,000 subscribers. He sent me some a while back.
Thank you very much, Ron. They're sitting on my coffee.
Give some of that away. He sent me 2 sets. I'm gonna give some away.
Actually, not the coffee table. The side table. I don't know what you call it.
Thank you very much, Ron.
They're sitting on my coffee table right now. Actually, not the coffee table. The side table. I don't know what you call it.
Oh, thanks, Plain Crazy.
Thank you very much, Ron.
Yeah, that car kind of disappeared. The buddy I sold the body to.
Thanks, Plain Crazy Mikey.
Yeah, that car kind of disappeared. Joining the army. So he sold it to another friend I sold the body to. And for some reason, he had brought the title to boot camp with him for some weird reason. He got towed,
and we couldn't get the title fast enough, and they auctioned the car off.
Title to boot camp with him for some weird reason.
And we couldn't get the title fast enough, and they auctioned the car off. next one out of here is a Southwest. Southwest looks like 1483. I think. The next one out of here is a Southwest. Headed off to San Diego. Southwest looks like 1483. I think.
While we're waiting for the Southwest, now would be an awesome time, if you haven't already, to hit that like button. Or the dislike button if you're not having a good time. But I think we're all having a pretty good time. So Southwest, now would hit that like button time if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed yet, or the dislike
About
button.
50% of the people who watch my
we're all having
channel
a pretty good time.
are not subscribed to the channel.
Hit that like button. That would be
If
really
you'd
nice.
like to get
If
more
you
of
haven't
this,
subscribed yet,
about 50% of the people who watch my channel are not
subscribed to it,
subscribed
so you can come by and hit that dislike button later to get more of this. Hit that subscribe button down at the bottom underneath the video. It's probably turning pink every time I say subscribe to it. So you can come by and hit that dislike button later. Trying to get that 20,000 buttons down at the bottom underneath the video. We're on pace for it. We're slowing down a little bit. Subscribe. Really appreciate it. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Actually, we're on pace for it. Now we're slowing down a little bit. So hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. RSVP. I got my very first meeting ticket. It wasn't an escort Cosworth by any stretch of the imagination either. It was an American escort. Gutless. 4-cylinder. It wasn't an escort
station
wagon by any stretch of the imagination either. It was an American escort. Gutless. 4-cylinder. Station wagon model of my sister's car. Up 68 and 45. 6 people in the car, so it's really American escort is 6 people in the car. 68.
there's no way I was doing 68 miles an hour.
I had 6 people in the car, so
Thanks for looking that up for me. Yeah, it probably is illegal. There's no way I was doing 68 miles an hour.
it's very gray area because a lot of people seem to do it.
Thanks for looking that up for me. Yeah, it probably is illegal.
It's very gray area because a lot of people seem to do it. It's really weird. It's one of those things.
Brandon, they do every once in a while. Usually, there's the dealership that I bought mine from. Sponsors. It's either quarterly or
Brandon, they do
every once in a while. Usually, there's the dealership that I bought mine from.
A meetup and then a drive
Sponsors.
for all K trucks.
It's either, but usually they're on Saturday morning, so
Every other
I'm here.
So I can't go. They do a meetup and then a drive for all K trucks.
But usually they're on Saturday morning, so I'm here. So I can't go.
Oh, O'Malley, that was the good old days, and
We were free men, brave at heart and stupid in mind. We had no need for seatbelts other than the front seat.
O'Malley, that was the good old days, and
We were free men, brave at heart and stupid in mind. We had no need for seatbelts other than the front seat.
This was Texas, man.
We had freedoms back then.
We had the
That might have cram as many people in the back of a station wagon as you wanted. No seatbelts back there. I was a kid, I guess, so yeah, I was a kid. Rainbow Love, this is cram as many people in the back part of the presentation. Wanted. No seatbelts back there. Rainbow Love, this is the tomfoolery part of the presentation. No Pop Tart today, Jolly Rogers. We leave that for Saturday. Today is a nutrient bar day. No Pop Tart today, Jolly Rogers. We leave that for Saturday. Today is a nutrient bar day. So the next plane out on the reef runway looks like it's going to be a Hawaiian. Oh, I'm sorry. Check that. My flight radar has frozen, so it's not going to be a Hawaiian. It's going to be a Southwest. So the next plane out on the reef runway looks like it's going to be a Hawaiian. Oh, I'm sorry. Check that. My flight radar has frozen, so it's not going to be a Hawaiian. It's going to be a Southwest headed off to San Jose. View of that first Honu out there is. I don't know why, but these Honus lately have been not showing up on flight radar until they're very close. I don't know why that first Honu out there is. The first one's going to be orange today. I don't know why, but these Honus lately have been not showing up on flight radar until they're very close. I don't know why that is. It is going to be here at 8:29. The first one's going to be very close. I don't know why. Oh, shoot! Patrick! That's why I couldn't find it, because it was really close. It is going to be here at 8:29, so it should be very close. I don't know why. Oh, shoot, Patrick! That's why I couldn't find it, because it was really close. See what happens when you get into tomfoolery mode? I should have been looking at Airframe Productions. See what happens when you get into tomfoolery mode? At least we saw a little bit of it. Looking over Hawaii on the flight radar. Is it? Anyway, over Oahu already. I was out looking over Hawaii on the flight radar. Is it? Anyway, over Oahu already. Hey, at least the other day I completely missed it, so at least we saw a little bit of it. Hey, at least the other day I completely missed it, so at least we saw a little bit of it. Fred, you almost, like the rest of us, almost missed an A380. almost, like the rest of us, almost missed an 838.
How can something that big sneak up on us? This is Kamaka Air. Call sign is Kamaka Air. Some other mainline call sign is
Don't forget we have that contest going all month long over on. Don't forget we have that contest around all month long. It is over there with the 360 camera on HNL Ops. See anything over there with the 360 heartwarming, funny, dangerous camera on HNL Ops. Take a screen capture of it, send it to me and via email at heartwarming or funny, in the round section of this on the Discord channel. Take a screen capture of it, say either via email at last word, and post it in the round section. I just got a processing all the streams we have over there going on HNL Ops. All the streams. The first one is the in the round one. That's the one with the contest going. The other two is something we soft dropped yesterday. All the streams. The first one is that in the round one. That's the one with the contest going. The other two is something we soft dropped yesterday. All the streams. That'll take you to all the live streams going on the channel. We soft launched two new ones yesterday. The ATC, live ATC. That'll take you to all the live streams overlay. You know, vertical and horizontal streams yesterday. The ATC, live ATC, and that's good for radar overlay. If you have your phone out while you're watching the big screen or something. But it has flight information, and that's good for if you have your phone out while you're watching the big screen or something. But it has position flight information and live ATC. So that's live synced with the actual position on the airport overlay, and the only delay is the YouTube delay. Live ATC. So that's television or a new computer, you can have that open up as all one-stop shop. To make it easier, have those background noise anywhere you go, watching the stream or relaxing on your television or a new computer, you can have that open up as all or have those background noise anywhere you go, very relaxing. Yes, Upper, we're gonna have a poll. I thought I'd get to it by now, but you know how it is. Whether we keep yes, Upper, we're gonna have a poll. Experience points or not? I thought I'd get to it by now. Is it really even worth having a poll? That's just very it's not as annoying as I thought it keep when we first started. It's really worth having a poll to even get experience points or not? No, is it really even worth having a poll? Nobody seems to mention it. It's not as annoying as I thought it was when we first started. It's really worth having a poll to even get rid of it. Nobody seems to mention it, right? Mrs. Reverse Ops was listening to it for a good chunk yesterday. She finds it very funny when the either the ATC or the pilot get little Mrs. Reverse Ops was listening to it for a good chunk yesterday. She finds it very funny when the either the ATC or the pilot get a little snippy with each other. She finds that funny. Sometimes there's a little snippiness going on. We could have we could have a poll on whether we should have a poll or not. We could have we could have a poll on whether we should have a poll or not. All right, take care, Fred. We'll see you later. All right, take care, Fred. We'll see you later. So the trick is, if you almost miss the first eighth grade, you got to make sure you don't miss the second. So the trick is, if you almost miss the first eighth grade, you got to make sure you don't miss the second. Jason, they only do the Dreamliner out of the other Tokyo airport, so unless something drastic happens, if you're booked on the Honu, you'll be on the Honu. Jason, they only do the Dreamliner out of the other Tokyo airport, so unless something drastic happens, if you're booked on the Honu, you'll be on the Honu. The Dreamliner only flies out of Haneda, and the Honus fly out of Narita. So unless something drastically happens, the Dreamliner only flies out of Haneda. Of course, I say that we already have something drastic happen. We have one stuck here. Unless something drastically happens, the blue one is currently stuck here. Of course, I say that we already have something drastic happen. We have one stuck here. reach out to ADSB exchanges to make sure we have permission to do that. Currently, I have Brandon. I would have to reach out to ADSB exchanges to make sure we have permission to do that. ADSB exchange. Currently, I have permission to work on that. Air nav and flight radar. I do not have permission to use ADSB exchange, but I can always work on that. That's quite humorous. I like that. I will steal that and use it. That's quite humorous. I like that. I will steal that and use it. Yes, airframe. There it is. We have a X8 on finals. We're going to flip away from this former rainbow helicopter. Yes, airframe. There it is. We have a X8 on finals. We're going to flip away from this former rainbow. How you doing? That's all I do. It's reverseops.com. And it's also Reverse Ops on YouTube. Thank you. That's all I do. It's reverseops.com. And it's also Reverse Ops on YouTube. Thank you. What? Jason? No way. No way. How did that slip by? What? Jason? No way. Oh, some angry people there. I didn't even notice that. I apologize for the incorrect information. I didn't see that sneak in here. How did that slip by? Man, there's some angry. I would be angry. Oh, I would have a Karen moment if you swapped that on me. Incorrect information. I didn't see that sneak in here. Holy cow. Man, there's some angry. I would be angry. I would have a Karen moment if you swapped that on me. Holy cow. Ew. Well, there's part of that 60% of the right 60% of the time. Well, there's part of that 60% of the right 60% of the time. If that happened to me, I would literally be spending another day in Japan. I would just nuke all my plans and stay another day and say, get me on the one tomorrow. If that happened to me, I would literally be spending another day in Japan. I would just nuke all my plans and stay another day and say, get me on the one tomorrow. David, that's a good question. I've never found any site that says the daily passenger count of a specific plane. David, that's a good question. They used to publish every night on the news. They used to give the passenger count of a specific total people arriving every day. They used to hear. I've never seen one that gives specific every night on the news for each individual flight. Passenger count. There might be one I just don't total people arriving every day. There are a lot of, but I've never seen one that gives specific for each individual. There are a lot of. There might be one I just don't know about. Stories going around that there are a lot of ANAs are flying empty, which is not anywhere near true. They use the word empty very liberally. There are a lot of. I've talked to several people. Stories going around recently, including our friend Brandon. ANAs are flying empty, which is and they are far from empty. They're not they full. Use the word empty very liberally, but they're far from. I've talked to several people who've flown them recently, including our friend Brandon Rabbit, who's in the chat here, and they are far from empty. They're not full. volume per flight. I'd love to see that. Very curious about stuff like that.
If anybody
Never
does
find
have a website that
never
lists
found an exact answer.
passenger volume
Per flight, I'd love to see that. Very curious about stuff like that. Just like never found an exact answer. It's not nearly as old as I thought. That was a Pitts S-2A Special. 48 years old, 1977. No, it's not nearly as old as I thought. That was a Pitts S-2A Special. 48 years old, 1977. Yeah, incredible bloke. That sounds about what I was expecting. Some flights are a little emptier than others, but some are nearly full. Thanks for that info. Yeah, incredible bloke. That sounds about what I was expecting. Some flights are a little emptier than others, but a lot of these articles are being written in aviation trades and websites and stuff saying they were flying empty, and I'm like, there's no way anybody in their right mind would fly an empty plane. A lot of these articles are being written to that aviation trades and websites and stuff saying they were flying empty, and I'm like, there's no way anybody in their right mind would fly an empty plane here. They only do that in Heathrow to pick their slots. Looks like we have a couple of small ones coming around the corner, but they're they're loud. A Gulfstream 700 and a Falcon. Ooh, baby tri-jet. Looks like we have a couple of small ones coming around the corner, but they're loud. A Gulfstream 700 and a Falcon. Ooh, baby tri-jet. Baby tri-jet.
There's the 700. That was a very long plane. There's the 700. That was a very long plane. Thanks again. Everybody I know on that plane. Everybody I know on that plane. Tried to a long time ago, when the A380s first brought two here a day, or a single here a day for a while, and then a long time ago,
when they brought
two A380s first brought two here a day, or
at that time, I was told
and then when
they brought two a day. If A&A filled the premium classes, I was told everything but economy, they would break even on the flights. If A&A filled anything in economy premium classes, everything but economy was profit. They would now that was a long time ago, and the economy has changed a bunch since then. And the yen is anything in economy was just toilet compared to what it was then. So things definitely could have changed. Now that was a long time ago, and the economy has changed a bunch since then. And the yen is they could fill the premium compared to what it was then. So things definitely could have changed. They had an opportunity to just do for when they were in maintenance. They were the second flight of the day was just 3 days a week. So they could have kept it like that if they were really hurting, but they brought it back to 2 a day, 7 days a week. The second flight of the day was just 3 days a week. So they could have kept it like that if they were really hurting, but glad I could help. 2 a day, 7 days a week. Glad I could help the incredible quote. should have a couple, three planes down at the end. We have the two we just saw, and then we have a Hawaiian coming up. Have a couple Juliet. That is a 717 heading up down at the end. We have next two we just saw crossing in front of us. And we have a Hawaiian coming up. Much smaller plane even than that. It's a Cessna Supercargo Master. That is a 717 heading up the mountain.
FedEx
Next thing we're going to get crossing in front of us.
Largest,
a much smaller plane even
FedEx in the fleet earlier in the show. That's the 777. Now
what has to be the smallest FedEx. We had the
largest FedEx.
So maybe they have a regular cargo master.
The 777. Now
what has to be the smallest FedEx plane in the fleet is the Supercargo Master. Who knows? Maybe they have a regular cargo master. I've never had the opportunity to fly Emirates. I've never off the pickup grid. Had two places that flew that I could even do the opportunity. Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to fly Emirates. I've never fly before. But had two places prominently that I could even do the opportunity. There's a Southwest coming next. We got another cargo master coming in. The Southwest is heading off to Hilo. There's something behind the Southwest. There's a Southwest coming next. We got another cargo master coming in. The Southwest is heading off to Hilo. There's something behind. Oh, really interesting. Oh. What he was doing on Oahu. He has a house on Kauai. I don't know if he has a house here or not. Oh, a house on Kauai. I don't know if he has a house here or not. If it was Mark Zuckerberg, maybe I should have been filming it with those Google Meta glasses. Or not Google, Meta Ray-Ban glasses. If it was Mark Zuckerberg, maybe I should have been filming it with those Google Meta glasses. Or not Google, Meta Ray-Ban glasses. India to Dubai to Houston. That must be a long day. India to Dubai to Houston. That must be a long day. Ah, hello, Rodney. See you come in. I apologize for that. We got my email. It wasn't just rambling. Ah, hello, Rodney. Mess. Bummed to get to miss you here. I hope you have a good time while you're here. We got my email. It wasn't just rambling. Make sure you check out Love Ariana. Mess. Bummed to get to miss you here. I hope you have a good time while you're here. Make sure you check out Love Ariana. I think the longest day I've ever had was Budapest to London to LA. No, Budapest to London. I think the longest day I've ever had was Budapest to London. We left at like 7 a.m. Budapest time and got back to Hawaii. Phoenix. But we left at like 10 o'clock at night, maybe 11 o'clock at night. 7 a.m. Budapest
Hawaii
time. Got back to Hawaii. But it was all the same day. Because of about 10 o'clock at night, maybe 11 o'clock at night. Time zones and things. Hawaii time. Beneath us. But it was all the same day. Same day. It was a very long day though. Because of time zones and things. The earth spinning beneath us. Same day. It was a very long day though. We did do one going outbound once that was here. It was supposed to be here to Dallas to Rome. We Yeah, Peter, it's still there. Nobody I know has seen it fly yet. Yeah, Peter, it's still there.
I'll go back there.
Nobody I know has seen it fly yet.
I'll back there.
So this is the plane Peter was talking about in chat. The end of this row here. So this is the plane Peter was talking about in chat. This one here. It has the Blue Angels paint job on it. But it's clearly not an F-18. The wings, even the tail. It has the Blue Angels paint job on it. So it showed up a couple of weeks before the Blue Angels were here at K-Bay. Probably, what was that, 6 weeks ago or so now? Number on the tail. It showed up a couple of weeks before that, but I've never seen anybody. A couple of weeks before the Blue Angels were here at fly it, and probably, what was that, 6 weeks ago? None of the other plane spotters around here. It showed up a couple of weeks before that, but I've never seen anybody sitting there fly it, and none of the other plane spotters around here have caught it that I'm aware of. It's just sitting there. So we should get one more queen hopefully before the end of the show. We have this one here. I believe this one's going to Louisville. We should get one as well that's going to head off to. So we should get one probably, hopefully, either Hong Kong or Sydney here. What the day is going to Louisville. We should get one as well that's going to head off to. We also have a Atlas Air that's lit up on the North Hard Ramp. That's a 747-400. I believe that's the one we saw come in. We also have a Atlas Air that's lit up on. We saw one come in very early on the show. So that's a hopefully within the next 400. That's 20 minutes. I believe that's the one we saw come in. Make it to the end. I didn't see another one up there. We saw one come in very early in the show. So hopefully within the next 20 minutes, both of these will make it to the end. That's going to tuck behind the guard shack for a minute. So we'll go over and take an arrival over here. This is the second. We briefly saw the first one of these a minute ago. So that's going to tuck behind the guard shack for a minute. This is a Singapore Airlines code share, or this is the co-branded, sorry, with we briefly saw the first one of these a minute ago. Operated by Singapore, but it's a Singapore Airlines code share, co-branded, sorry, with DHL. Operated by Singapore. One comes in from Cincinnati. One comes in from LA. We have Singapore planes handle this plane. And the previous one. One comes in from Cincinnati. One comes in from LA.
Hello, hold on one second. My watch answered, I think. I think I'm there. Hello? Okay, my watch picked it up for some reason. Sorry. What's up? Okay, Joseph had it figured out. It's at the bottom of the telco rack or in the closet outside on the first floor hall that Wade will have to get you in. It's not in the hallway. No. Yeah, kind of towards the back end of the kitchen. There's a door in the hallway. The outside hallway. No, on the first floor. Oh, okay. Joseph said he had it figured out yesterday, but he didn't tell me which one. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't give us a time what time they were going to show up. So I was like, I'm not coming in early if they're not going to be in there early. But I guess they showed up early. Okay. Well, if he doesn't know what he's looking for, I don't know what he's looking for. I'm not a phone guy, so but I know where our rack is, and I know where it comes in the building. So. Bye. Hi. Sorry about that. We had the person hold a little bit view of the clouds. You're on the 360 camera. I apologize for eating it as well. You're on the 360 camera. I apologize for eating it as well. So we have a guy at my work coming in from the local telephone company to do a switchover on for their equipment. So we have phone lines coming into the building. The guy at my work coming in from the local telephone company to apparently can't find where he's looking at their equipment. So our phone lines. How am I supposed to help you find what I don't know what it is? I'm not a phone guy. Apparently he can't find what he's looking for. Alright, so good news that how am I supposed to help you find halfway down Alpha right now? It's not a phone guy. He'll definitely be here on our show. We're still waiting for that. Alright, so good news queen that's supposed to depart today as well. Right now. That is scheduled for. We're still waiting for that second queen. That's three. That's an anomaly today as well. So that was Louisville. That is scheduled. There's one scheduled for 9:10. That's going to Sydney, and then there's one that's going to Hong Kong at 9:43. Anomaly. That was Louisville. That's got to be delayed. There's one scheduled for 9:10. That's going to Sydney, and then there's one that's going to Hong Kong at 9:43. I hear so. That can't really. Exactly. I mean, it's one thing if I'm having you come to look at my equipment, my servers. I can tell you where those are. I have no idea where the phone company stuff is. Exactly. It's one thing if I'm having you come. It's not like it's our building either. My servers. I can tell you where those are. I have no idea where. It could be anywhere in the building. I don't know where it is. It's a big building. It's not like it's our building either. Lease an office out of it. So and it's one of those things they're pressuring us, which is kind of annoying. They're pressuring us to do all
all this stuff because they have to move it because of something they did, not because of a request.
It's one of those
things
they're pressuring us.
They're
It's kind of annoying. They're pressuring.
They're
us
moving because they need
stuff
to.
because
They have to move it. They're being because of something they did, not because of a request we made. It's a request. It's their.
This is a 321.
They're moving because they need to.
I have no idea where it's coming from. They're being
This is a 321.
I have no idea where it's coming from. This is a YN 321 in case you can't.
Oh,
942
set an alarm. Set an alarm. The chat's here, and the chat on my in the mod group. The chat
to be a little off the
here
rails
and
today.
the chat
Every time I look down, I see something.
In the mod group, something about Alan buying people drinks. I don't know.
To be a little off the rails today. Every time I look down, I see something.
Something about Alan buying people drinks. I don't know what's going on here.
You guys gotta keep it PG in both places. Trolleys. That one's the all-weather one. Mikey Pete Trolleys. That one's the all-weather one.
Very delicate and sensitive.
I said try, Kirsten.
I said try. I'm very delicate and sensitive.
Is the blue? It has to be the green one. It has to be the green one.
Unless they're pull the trick on us.
Blue? It has to be the green one. It has to be the green one.
Unless they're pull the trick on us.
Yeah, it's the green one. Yeah, it's the green one. Yeah, Kelvin, they have two of those. They have the blue one and kind of an orange one.
It looks more peach to me, but they have two of them.
I've never seen a green one. Yeah, Kelvin, they have two of those. They have the blue one and kind of an orange one.
It looks more peach to me, but they have two of them.
I've never seen a green one.
Alright, what we need, oh, that thing's far enough away. There's no way to be at the same says 6 minutes away on flight radar.
Probably closer to 10.
You can see it's got a slot in behind some planes. It says 6 minutes away on flight radar.
Probably closer to 10.
So it's got a slot in behind some planes. So the next one in is Japan Air. It is a Dreamliner 9. It's coming in from Tokyo, Haneda. Behind that should be the second next one in is Japan Air. So it's still a Dreamliner 9. It's coming in from Tokyo, Haneda. Behind that should be the second ANA. Don't see another still UPS lit up, so we might, unless that UPS lights up, we're gonna call the ANA our last plane of the day. Other UPS lit up, so we might, unless that UPS lights up, we're gonna call the ANA. I screwed up again. If you were here Saturday, I didn't have the end scroll complete after being away in LA. I screwed up again. I still don't have it complete. If you were here Saturday, I didn't have but the end scroll. I want to thank all the channel members after being away. 787. And I still don't have it complete, so I apologize. You really help out a lot. 787 level, tremendous. I do want to thank all the channel members. 787 backbone of this channel here. A lot of the really help out a lot. The 787 level, tremendous support along with the 330. The backbone of this channel here. All of the awesome. Definitely the EBS like here, they're all member funded, so that's what keep us thing on the air. All the channel definitely EBS like if you'd like to become a channel member, you hit that join button underneath it. Video. If you'd like to become a channel member, you hit that join button underneath chat window that'll take you over to the HNL Ops page, which is our companion channel. Aspen, there's a link at the top of the chat window that'll take you over. Has the thumbnail has the Hawaii Honolulu tower in it. It is live right now. There. Has the thumbnail has the Honolulu while I pack up as well. So it is live right now. Wait, this stream should redirect you that way.
Thanks to everyone again. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to all the channel members. I want to give a definite shout out to my mods, First Invisible, Free Beloved, Sydney, thanks to everyone again. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to all the channel members. Thanks for all your channel. Definite shout out to my mods, First Invisible, Free Beloved, Sydney, John, Kathy, also give a shout out to me. Thanks to the audience and give a shout out to Chad. Also give a shout out. Without her, I'd be and give a shout out to
we'll see y'all next time, Thursday. We got 70 people watching. See y'all. Thanks, everybody. Next time, Thursday. See you all in 2 days. We got 70 people watching. Thanks, everybody.